Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house. Bring another great edition of Call of Duty Ghosts for me to you, because that's what I do. And today, for the very first time of the 7 years that I've been playing Call of Duty, I'm in the trenches. And if a marketing director or somebody from Activision was curious, you know, if somebody wanted to know a true thermometer of Call of Duty and what's going to happen to it, the first place that you're going to see it is with people like me in the trenches. Now, I've seen the erosion, like when my friend NASA quit a long time ago. I was like pretty shocked when he stopped playing Call of Duty. I was like, man, he quit at a very high point in Call of Duty. And usually he would, you know, that was like the first sign, and that was like probably about 2 years ago. And then, but today, last night, was the defining moment for me. Of all the time that I've been playing Call of Duty, on Xboxone, the new console, and I don't know the situation as far as like them proclaiming that Call of Duty was #1 sales on Xbox One. That may be so. But out of any console that I've ever played, and me being in the trenches, on the weekend when people are home, and mind you, there's just been a blizzard that just came across the all Midwest just this 3-4 days ago, right? So everybody's home, it's the weekend, and pretty much it's cold everywhere, most of everywhere. And everybody who has an Xbox One, you think, would be playing Call of Duty at night. Because, you know, kids are to bed, there's no distractions, it's the weekend, it's snowed in, you're going to play the game, right? I mean, these are all solid, factual signs. I mean, these are the things, like, you realize that your game, Call of Duty Ghost, is struggling on Xbox One to have concurrent players. And the only time, you know, when it's starting to erode away, when the only time you see concurrent players to play with is in the afternoon or in the daytime. You know, it's like, it's the best visual that I could give you is if you go to a watering hole and it just starts to dry up, and like the water keeps moving closer and closer to the center. And that's what's happening in certain time zones. It's just like you can't get games until late, or either like primetime afternoon, evening, and that's it. After that, bloop, it falls off like a rock. So this is the very first time that I've ever seen Call of Duty really struggling to have players online. And I don't see. I'm gonna cover this in my Fist 2 channel. It was pretty curious that Bobby Kotex, and I know his name it's Kotick or whatever. I don't care. I call him Kotex because he's a tampon. The guy doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, basically he's bought out 24% from Vindy, and he's trying to hurry up and pay it back, and he's trying to like ride the wave of Call of Duty and these games until he can get that paid off, and then probably make some other moves that are more relevant and riding Skylanders. You know, I mean, this is a transition period for Activision to be completely sailing on their own. It has nothing to do with anything else but to pay off their $5.6 billion debt that they had to buy out so that they can have a controlling share in Activision. This is what it comes down to. It's a mission statement. It's the end game. So, I mean, basically Call of Duty is just nothing but a doormat right now. And that's the truth. So, you know, these 3-year rotation, and they think something's gonna happen. I mean, people on Xbox One just don't care. They're ready to move on. And the thing is, like, you know, you're caught between a hard place and a rock. You don't want to go back to the 360. The graphics fucking suck. And you don't have a PS4, so you can't play over there, so what do you do? So anyways, this I'm gonna go over to Fist 2. I'm gonna cover some more conversation upon this topic. It's going to be interesting. I'll see you over there. Links below. Peace. I'm out.